The groceries coming to you on day 263 of 365 hashtag reflections, and also day 21 of Proverbs. I have been reading from Proverbs chapter to coincide with the day, and this month I'm reading from the ESV. And the topic on this, well, doesn't have a topic in the ESV, but I always start with the first verse, which says, "The king's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord. He turns it wherever he will." The Lord directs well, it says the king's heart. So it could be a king, right? It's got a small king. King's heart is a stream of water in the hand of the Lord. So the Lord directs kings, right? Kings, and he turns it wherever he will. I consider myself a king, and I don't think king denotes your whether you're male or female. I think king is a godly term to be used because there's kings, right? Kings. And today started with communion. I can't imagine starting my day without communion. I know I have, but it starts so much better with communion. And I want to encourage you, if you are a believer and you want to do that, it's a good way to stay in communion. No pun on words, but stay in communion with the Father, right? No better way than remembering the sacrifice that Jesus made on the cross for us with his body and with his blood. So I'm grateful to be in a community where we do that every day. And here on the West Coast, we do it at 3 a.m. daily. And I find that time to be a time that I can always remember what the Lord's done for me. So thank God for communion. Now, today being Sunday, I went to church. I thought I had to serve in kids' ministry, but they had more leaders than they had students. So I went into service, and service was about prioritizing, right? Prioritizing the King. So that was amazing. And then afterwards, I ended up having two appointments. I had one appointment, went all the way up to Seattle. Hello, X, and hello, Paul, the Cloney history. Went up to Seattle for a apartment. Actually, I rented out a past client of mine. She wanted me to get her apartment rented out, so I did that. And then after that, I went to Puyallup. Thank you for the hearts. I went to Puyallup for a listing appointment. So today was a full day, and I'm so glad I rested on Friday because I knew I was going to be doing some work this weekend. So I ended up taking pictures of this condo that I'm about to list in Puyallup. It happens to be my nephew who is moving to Bangkok, Thailand. He wants to move to Thailand. I think he said Bangkok. If I said the wrong, yeah, I think it's Bangkok. I think Bangkok is the capital of Thailand. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but he wants to move there. So I'm going to help him get his place rented so he can move there. I've never been to Thailand before. He's been there. He's going to work on teaching English. I think that's what he said, something like that. So you miss Seattle? So yak mata. Have you been to Seattle? Yay, it sounds like you have if you said you missed it. So the apartment that I rented is right near the airport. Well, not right near the airport. I want to say it's right near the rail. They have rail transportation in Seattle. So it's right, like literally steps. I want to say less than 1 block from the rail. So it's great. Oh, you lived in Capitol Hill. Oh, that's sweet. That's sweet. Capitol Hill. That's a high rent or high cost of living district, I think. I think so. So good for you. Good for you. The place that I typically don't go that far, but what movie did you watch? Oh, this isn't a movie. I went up to Seattle for a past client of mine who wanted me to lease out her apartment. She didn't want to do the face to face with the new tenant. She wanted me to do all the screening, so I do that service. So I did that for her on that basis. Left in 98. It was cheap. Yeah, prices have changed a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Yeah, I came to Washington in 91. So I've been here in Washington State since, no, yeah, yeah, that's right. Since 91. Did I have that right? Yeah, I actually came from Germany. I mean, that wasn't my home, but that's where I was stationed. So I left Germany. I left Augsburg, Germany, and came to Fort Lewis when I was in the military. So that was the extent of, that's how I got here. I'm south of Seattle actually right now. But yeah, I love Washington State. It's very green. It's very environmentally friendly. If you ever want to come to Washington, people say it rains a lot. We have a Eastern Washington and a Western Washington. Don't ever Oh, what is it about Orange County? Thank you for your service. Oh, thank you, Lily. Thank you. Yeah, I served 10 years in the military. So that was the best of times and the worst of times for me. I had a lot of great things happen and I had a lot of horrible things happen. So it was kind of like a balance. But once I did the 10 years, I said, it's time for me to leave. Because when I was in, I was married. And then, right, I'd say a couple of years before I left, I ended up being a single parent, and that was no joke. When you're in the military and you're a single parent, it's tough on families. So I'll just say that. So God bless anyone who has served in the military or is currently serving. Yeah, peace and blessings to you. Yes. Um, so I'm not sure what that is. Um, not sure what that is. Uh, Okay, not sure what's going on in the chat with the whole Orange County thing. Um, but I'm trying to think, have I been to Orange County? I think I have. If you're talking California, yeah, I've been there. Are you asking what my favorite movie? I have to say Beaches, and you probably don't know that one. But Beaches is a story about friendship. And I love that because I have a friend, I have a couple of friends that I have known for a long time. I believe in having long lasting friendships, right? And one of them I met in the military and we're still friends now. And the other one is from high school. So I have friends from high school, believe it or not. And even before high school, like middle school, even elementary. So yeah, yeah. So it's good to have long lasting friends. But Beaches, which is the reason that's my favorite movie, because it has to do with friendships. Friendships. These two women are friends from like childhood or, when they were really small. And one of them ends up with a terminal illness. And she comes and spends the last days with her friend. So I thought that was just really touching because when I had cancer, my high school friend came out to visit me when I was going through that. She came and she spent time with me. We traveled. So it was just really good to have. Yeah, Bette Miller. You know who that is. Yep, sure is. So that's a good movie. I love that movie. That's a good movie. So I like those kind of movies. I actually like mysteries too. And I never really watch Matrix. Now, Matrix has this symbolism in it that I've seen parts of it. I think I want to sit down one day and just watch all of it because it just sounds fun. It sounds fascinating. It just, I don't know. I like that that whole sort of Matrix thing. Oh, thank you for your subscription. Yeah. Thank you, Lily. I appreciate that. So, Moose Gutierrez, you have a dog and you subscribe. Thank you. You have a dog. I have two dogs. One is really my daughter's dog, but it became my dog. I don't know how that happens. I'm a grandmother. I'm a pet grandmother, but the dog's mine. She moved and the dog didn't go with her. The dog stayed here. I don't get it. So I have one from there, and then I have a neighbor. I sold a neighbor's house, and the neighbor gave me their dog because they couldn't take the dog where they were going. So now I have two dogs. Neither of the dogs were dogs I purchased. The two dogs I had before were Maltese, and they lived a good long life. They lived into, let's see, one was 11 and one was 17, almost 18 when he passed. So that was fascinating. So the question is about musical taste. I like all kinds of music. I love gospel, jazz. I love soul. I love R&B. I even like some country. I like all kinds of music. I mean, if it's got good words, good beat, I love instrumental because I can think instrumental, like really like elevator music that just helps me think. So let's see. I have a multiply. Multi-point. Not quite sure what that is, Lily. The same dog. Oh, it's a kind of a dog. Oh, same dog as I do. Maltese. That's what I had, Maltese. And now I have Yorkies. I have two Yorkies. One's name is Toto. He's really tiny, like Toto on The Wizard of Oz. And the other is Brownie. He's mid-sized dog. Those two dogs go crazy when they see cars move, when they see people move. They just go crazy. And they don't go crazy on the person or the thing. They go crazy on each other. They start attacking each other. It's crazy. It's crazy. We can't even walk around a neighborhood. They see the same people and they start they start attacking each other. It's crazy. One of these days, I'll have to go live during the day, just walking them, and you'll see. Nobody believes it until they see it. Everybody in the neighborhood knows. They probably they probably call they probably call us names behind our back. But yeah, the dogs. And we have to like hold the dogs back. Yeah, crazy. I have several daughters. I have three daughters. So yeah. But yeah. And they all their names start with a K. Because my name starts with a K, I named them all with a K. So hey. All right, well, I really enjoy talking, getting to know you all, sharing the reflections of my day and the proverbs of the day. And I need to actually, let's see, 10 o'clock. My goal is to be in the bed before 11. So in order to do that, I have a little bit of work to do. And then you have to go too. Me too, Lily. All right, take care. God bless you and have a good night. Peace and blessings. Thank you for your likes, your subscriptions, and your shares. I appreciate it. All right, bye-bye.